Okay, in this session we'll be talking about special quadrilaterals. We're going to start with the parallelogram. Okay, now with the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So opposite sides are equal here and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. So this is parallel and equal. Then this is parallel to this and also equal to that. So opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, then in addition to that, opposite angles. This angle A is equal to angle B. So angle A is equal to angle B, opposite. Then angle C is equal to angle D. So angle A is equal to angle B and angle C is equal to angle D. Okay, opposite angles are equal. So it means if this A is 60, this one B has to be 60 in the parallelogram. And if this is 120, this has to be 120. Okay, so that's opposite angles are equal. Now, another you should know is the interior angle, the C angle. Since this is a parallel line, so since these are parallel lines, if you have a C angle that it comes like this, the interior angle A plus C must add up to 180. So if A is 60, this has to be 120 for two of them to add up to 180. Also, the interior angle can face this way, since these are parallel lines. So you have this interior angle facing this way. B plus D will give you 180. So if D is 120, B has to be 60. Okay, so that's talking about parallelogram, talking about the angles and sides of parallelogram. The next is, let's talk about the diagonal. If I extend the line like this from one vertex to the other and like this, now this is the diagonal, this is another diagonal. This diagonal goes from here to here, this diagonal goes from here to here. Now, for a parallelogram, the diagonals divide each other into two halves. So they are equal halves. So that means it's as if you're having something like this, the diagonal, and this one coming like this. So this line divides this into two equal halves. Pardon, I'm not drawing to scale. So this line divides this line into two equal halves. And this one also divides this into two equal halves. So we say they bisect each other. They bisect each other. Okay, so they divide each other into two halves. Okay, good. Now, so that's that for that. The diagonals, the stuff. Let's move on to another shape. Let's talk about the rhombus. Not drawn to scale, so pardon my diagram. Okay, so we have this also takes the same tool with the parallelogram. For a rhombus, this and this are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. The opposite sides are parallel. So this is parallel to this, and this is also parallel to this. So remember, opposite sides here are parallel, opposite sides here are also parallel, opposite sides here are parallel, opposite sides here are also parallel. But you know here, opposite sides are equal also, but here, it is not about the opposite side just being equal. All sides are equal. So this is equal to this, is equal to this, equal to this. So all sides are equal in a rhombus. All sides are equal in a rhombus. This is the spelling of a rhombus. And this is spelling of a parallelogram. Okay, so all sides are equal in a rhombus. Okay, now apart from all sides being equal in a rhombus also follow the same pattern. Opposite angles are equal. So A and B are equal. A and B are equal. Also, C and D are equal. C and D are equal, just like the parallelogram. So opposite angle A is equal to B, C equals to D. Okay, that's that. Also, just like the parallelogram, the sum of the two, it forms a C angle like this. So A plus C will give you 180. A plus C, interior angle, the C angle, since these are parallel lines, A plus C will give you 180. Also, B plus D, the C angle or interior angle like this, facing that direction, will give B plus D. B plus D will give you 180 degrees. Okay, now let's compare their diagonals now. Let's see if this diagonal takes that pattern. Now, if you go here and you go this way, okay, for a rhombus, they also bisect each other. That's, they divide each other into halves. They divide each other into 2 equal parts. So this line divides this line into 2 equal parts, and this line also divides this line into 2 equal parts. So they divide each other into 2 equal parts. So in math, you say they bisect each other. They bisect each other. Now, apart from the fact that they bisect each other, the additional feature of a rhombus in their diagonals is that they bisect each other at angle 90. They bisect each other at angle 90. So this does not bisect each other, they just bisect each other. But these, apart from the fact that they bisect each other, they also bisect each other at angle 90. Okay, now let's move on. Another thing about this, the diagonal and the angle, the interaction between them, is that this diagonal divides this angle A into 2 equal halves. So if this A is 60, that means this diagonal divides it into 30. This side will become 30, and this side will become 30 if the whole of it is 60. Now, if this whole is 120, this diagonal divides it into 60 and 60. So this will be 60 and this will be 60 for it to become 120. Now, if this is 60, this diagonal divides into 30 and 30. So 30 and 30 gives you one, just like this. 30 gives you 160 and gives you 60. Also 30 gives you 60. Now for this, just like that other one, if this is 120, so 60, it will divide into 60 and 60 to get 120. So let me put down that explanation here. Okay, so we have this and we have this. So if this is 120, this will become 60, this will become 60, this is 30, this is 30, this is 60, this is 60, this is 30, and this is 30. So if you add everything together, the sum of all the angles in there, that's 60 plus 120 plus 60 plus 120 plus 60, should give you 360. Okay, we will move on to another diagram or another special quadrilateral. That's a kite. A kite has a long head and a short, rather a short head and a long tail. Now, the two sides that form the head are equal. We can see the adjacent sides. So the adjacent sides are equal. So this side is equal to this side. Then the two sides that form the tail are longer, but they're also equal. So this side is equal to this side. So adjacent sides are equal. Now, that's for the side. Now, for the angle between the shortest one and the longest one is equal to the angle between the shortest one and the longest one here. So opposite. Not for this. Just this angle and this angle are equal. So A equals to B. But this angle C is not equal to this angle D. Angle C is not equal to D, but angle A is equal to angle D. Okay, so having known that also, if we want to talk about the diagonal, we will extend the line across like this and extend the line across like this. It forms something like this. Okay, now the longest diagonal divides the shortest diagonal into 2 halves. You understand? Into 2 equal parts. Okay, now into 2 halves. Okay, now this longest diagonal divides short, but the shortest diagonal does not divide the longest diagonal into 2 halves. No, it's just the longest one that divides the shortest one into 2 halves. Now, in addition to that, they also meet, they are perpendicular. They are perpendicular, just like the rhombus. They are perpendicular. Okay, with that, if you have a question like this, for example, say this, and you're told that, okay, this is 150 and this is 50, and you say find x. Okay, finding x is very easy. All you just need to do, since you know this is 150, of course, you should know that this will also become 150. So that means 50 plus 150 plus 150 plus x should give you sum of angle in the quadrilateral 360. Okay, so if you add all this together, you get 350 plus x should give you 360. So that means if you take 350 there, x should give you 10. Okay, so the next shape we'll be talking about now is the trapezium. Trapezium. Now, for a trapezium, it has just one set of parallel lines. Okay, so you have this is parallel to this. A kite doesn't have any parallel line, but for a trapezium, it has one set. Okay, now we have this is equal to this. That's that. Then if we have angle A and say angle B and angle C and say angle D. Okay. Now, the thing about the parallel line, the feature you must understand is just this. That this is a parallel line, so it forms a C angle or interior angle. A plus D is equal to 180. Interior angle, the C angles. Also, B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so those are the features, so that if you are given this, say you're told that this is 150, of course you know that this will be 30 for two of them to add up to 180 degree. The same thing applies to that part. Okay, so these are the special quadrilaterals we'll be talking about today. We'll quickly move on to our next session. Thank you for watching.